Hello everybody, welcome back. My name's Mamiya, and today we're going to be checking out a new game called Reap and Rush. Now, if you're a fan of bullet heavens, then this game will be right up your alley. It is essentially, well, basically a bullet heaven action roguelike shenaniganery. However, the thing that I love the most about this game is it allows you to make crazy combos by combining glyphs with your abilities to add on extra effects. And you can, depending on the character you pick, you can add like 5 or 6 different added effects and combine effects to make things go even more nuts. It's one of those kind of games where you go wild. But also, I absolutely adore the art style. It reminds me of Don't Starve, if you've ever played that game, except more like Chinese spiritual sort of vibe. But yeah, should we get into it? So one thing I will say before we begin, this game's a demo, so not all of the features are implemented yet. And if you do end up enjoying the look of this game, you can get the demo on Steam. There will be a link in the description of this video if you want to go check it out yourself. I have done a couple of runs, got some basic unlocks. So we're not starting from fresh, but just look at how gorgeous everything looks here. The guy with the glasses is us. There are a few different characters, so I've unlocked 2 characters at the moment. This guy, I'm not entirely sure what his name is because it's in Chinese there. But he's the default character, so you'll start off with him. If you have a look at the destiny board to the left, this is your active ability slots. So we've got 4 of them. They're the big circles. And then, as you can see, to the right of them, there's small connected circles. All they are the modifiers that you place on that ability that changes the way it functions. So for example, you can get stuff that makes it so whenever you take damage, you charge this ability and it'll auto fire it when it's fully charged. You can do it so it charges over time and auto fires after a certain period of time. You can increase the number of projectiles, you can increase the size of projectiles, you can make stuff bounce off the side of the screen, all sorts of stuff. But this character is top 2 slots have 4 modifiers that can be placed in each of them, and then below that his bottom 2 active ability slots can only have 2. Whereas if you go over to the bird here, he's a little bit more, a little bit less balanced, should we say. The top one has 5 slots, and then below that has 3 slots, and then the final active ability only has 1 slot for modifiers. But yeah, we're going to be playing as this guy today. He has 240 HP, 200 mana, 64 physical damage, 125 movement speed, and he starts with the ability Call of the Key. It's a projectile physical attack that costs 2 mana. The spell type is instant. That is relevant for the modifiers because different modifiers work with different spell types. Has a 0.8 second cooldown and a 0% crit hit probability. Fires 2 caps, causing 65. This works out as 0.4 times physical damage. That's interesting. That can't be right. The maths, so This character's starting physical damage is 64. If it's 0.4 times physical damage... Why is it saying 65? I'm not entirely sure, but yeah. Right. That is all you really need to know to start with. We got a new Fate Stone, Awakened Icebreaker. That's one of the modifiers that changes a specific ability. In that case, it was the Icebreaker ability. Let's just go up. We'll do difficulty 1 for the first video, and then we'll see how we get on. I have completed this difficulty before, so I roughly know what's happening. The underworld envoys will conduct their first investigation, vanquish evil ghosts, and face their initial bosses and ghost kings. So we're going to be looking for events on the map. This is our first two. So Self-Well and Collector are modifiers that change abilities. Icebreaker is an active ability. So we'll read this one first. Icebreaker is a water element, displacement, and range type. It costs 14 mana. Has a cooldown of 2.7 seconds and 5% crit hit chance. It transforms into an ice sculpture, summons an ice sculpture at the target location, moves to that location. The explosion of the ice sculpture causes 158 water damage. We'll take that. And I think I like charged Self-Well one here. Every 0.5 seconds, we'll charge a small amount of energy for the Yin spell, strengthened by the Fate Stone, and automatically cast it when the energy is full. This is a Chinese game, so the translations can be a little bit wonky. I'll tell you what we'll do, actually. We have charged Self-Well in both of these. That means both of them will auto-fire. Let's pop Icebreaker into our LB slot. We got some anomalous incidents. These are just all passives. Crow's Beak Tip gives us 15 max mana and minus 1% woozing attack boost. Niter Fragments give us fire damage boost and burn probability. We don't have any fire damage at the moment. Or we have Function Mirror Water. When a ghost is under freezing effect, minus 12% metal damage resistance. So this wants us to go water and metal type damage. Oh, let's try that. We don't have any metal at the moment, but we've got water. We can freeze stuff. Collect the treasures. Oh my god. That's a lot of treasure. Holy moly. I've never had this event before. This event's insane. Give me all your money. Alright. The Nether Jade of Hotu. 4% woozing attack boost. I think woozing, I'm not entirely sure, but I think they're your active abilities. Character Shield exists. You get plus 5% slowness probability and earth damage boost. We're not doing earth, we want to do metal. So this foot binding claw, giving us 12% earth damage boost and slowness duration is Neither of these are very good. Should we re-roll them? Here we go. Sorry, no, Yin spells, there are active abilities. So expired adhesive, when Yin spell socketing fails, there is a 50% probability to refund the consumed Yin spell. I don't really... I've not really encountered... Okay, so here at the bottom it says yin spell socketing. Use the socketing building in the city god shop to add fate stone sockets to yin spells. I think I've only just unlocked the ability to do this, because in my other runs I've never come across that shop before. So you can add extra sockets, that's cool. We got Rusty Treasure Chest, minus 5% movement speed, plus 28 max HP. Requires the Sacrificial Tribute Rusty Key to open. Or Defective Spirit Money. When casting Yin spell, there is a 1% probability to drop one underworld currency you possess. Why would I want that? Ah, I know why. There's not spells, but the sockets you can get, the little runes that make your spells charge when you pick up coins. So if you have this, you're dropping coins, which means you're charging other spells. Let's go for the expired adhesive. It's useless at the moment, but it shouldn't be useless later. Especially if we can get more sockets going. That means we can make our spells get wilder and wilder. We don't have any other yin spells. Yeah, no point there. One thing that I forgot to do is explain what's going on the screen. So in the top left shows our difficulty level and the time we've spent in the stage. Top middle is basically the stage timer. That's the thing that looks like a moon. Let's just go through these, though. Soul Piercing Owl. 18 max mana. When yin spell socketing succeeds, plus 1 mana regen. We get 8% freeze probability for minus 4 max HP, or Fire Crow Feather. 7% fire damage boost and 5% movement. We are sort of trying to go into socketing stuff, so let's go for it. Then in the top right is our currency. They're the coins that we'll spend in shops, and the green stuff is meta progression. Bottom left, that is our backpack, essentially, that's holding all our stuff. To the right of that, the red bar is our health bar. To the right of that is our 4 different active ability slots. And to the right of that, the yellow bar is our mana. Can't pick up those dumplings on the ground. We got full health. We are farming money, though. We've run out of time on the stage, so enemies are going to endlessly spawn, but this is a good time to, well, farm enemies. So they drop money, and they can drop items like that. Phantom Gale just dropped for us. I think that was a yin spell. I actually would be worth just socketing on right now. Phantom Gale is a water element, ranged and duration type. Costs 11 mana. Spell type instant. Cooldown 2.8 seconds. 13% crit hit chance. In the Blizzard's area, spirits will receive 44 water damage every 0.5 seconds. The Blizzard lasts for 4 seconds. Yeah, that's really good. We'll stick that on. Do you know what we'll do as well, actually? Let's put the Charge Self-Well on our Call of the Key, our basic ability. So all of these have Charge Self-Well at the moment, which means every 0.5 seconds they charge a small amount of energy, and they are automatically cast when energy is full. Let's put Hollow in here as well. For each empty Fate Stone slot in the Destiny board, damage for the Yin spell enhanced by this Fate Stone is increased by 5%. So our Icebreaker will get 10% damage bonus since there's 2 empty slots there. Oh, we're getting hit now. Oh, yeah. Maybe we should move on. There's a lot of guys. We don't want to take too much damage. Alright. The thing that I find best to do in these shops is just buy everything. Ice Vortex would be good. What we're looking out for metal type, wasn't it? Because we had the Fangian Mirror. When Ghost is under freezing effect, 12% metal damage resistance. So we got metal ability there. Chain, Heart, Thunder, Metal Element, Projectile, cost 3 mana, type instant, cooldown 0.8 seconds, 16% crit hit chance, and cast Lightning Arc on spirits, causing 101 metal damage. The arc can jump between spirits once. We'll pick that up. We'll get everything. Do you know what? Stick that there. We'll do a little bit of an ice vortex. Let's refresh this. That is another... Oh no, it's a physical ability. Yeah, we don't care about physical. Earth River. I do really like this ability, and I might pick it up. Just for our final slot. Earth Element, Displacement, and Duration. It costs 11 mana. Spell type Displacement. Has a cooldown of 7.1 seconds. 3% crit hit chance. Step on an Earth Dragon to move, causing 128 Earth damage to the spirits it collides with. The duration of the Earth Dragon is 4 seconds. The upper limit of the Earth Dragon's HP is 200. If it is exhausted during the duration, Yin spell will end early. While casting, you'll be in a stationary state and gain 50% global damage reduction. Yes, please. That is incredible. Let's stick it on there as well. And here we can enhance our abilities. Which means we combine Yin spells together to give them additional effects. What do we want, though? Let's just get everything up to level 2, I think. 5% duration, 3% freeze probability, and 5% cooldown reduction. Let's give more freeze probability. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. We'll do Icebreaker as well. 16% crit damage. Killing frozen enemies restores a mana or 4% crit chance. Let's get killing enemies restores mana and Chain Thunder. Give us 8% rust probability, 5% Yin spell damage or minus 10% cooldown. I'm going to refresh. Let's get 10% Yin spell damage here. And we'll even upgrade Earth River. Crit hit probability, crit hit chance, and slowness. Nah. We want duration, 5% duration, because we're basically using it as a movement spell. Let's go. We're already shooting out lightning. Let's use our dragon to traverse the map. Oh, we got 2 things up here. Let's go for the bear claw. Go for the fish. Fish again. Okay. 8% metal damage boost or ghost shadow cloak. While moving, 1% movement speed every 3 seconds up to 10%. Count resets upon standing still. And then drowning soul scallop. 7% water damage boost. Gain shield equal to 5% and max shield. Let's go for more water damage boost, I think. The shield is super useful as well. Nice. What do we want? Eliminate the frenzied horde in the circle. We're already starting to pop off a bit. Shooting stuff out here, there, and everywhere. And we've not even begun yet. We got Cooking Encyclopedia plus 8 max mana when picking up a bun. Also plus 10 mana. Can pick up buns when not at full mana. I don't know about that. Banner of the Jade Maiden. 4% water damage boost and 3% movement speed. Or Fortune Banner. Based on attribute of the yin spell placed in the yin spell slot. Correspondingly, 4% metal damage boost, water damage boost, fire damage boost, earth damage boost, or 4 physical damage. Yeah, let's take this. This is just 4% damage boost to every element type, basically, so... Rob's worth it. Oh, I want to take these dudes out for sure. We do have shield, which is basically just, like, extra health. There's the shop up there. We don't want to head to the shop yet. Slay the escaped mirror spirit. That's us. They're chucking stuff at us. Right, we got Wedding Wine, 16 max HP. Damaged 8 trigrams formation. When taking damage, 24% probability to gain an underworld currency. Or Tattered Army Boot, 6 physical damage and 10 dodge. Let's go for the damaged 8 trigrams formation. And we got a dude over here to help. He should drop some stuff. Well, that's a big old zombie. We absolutely murked him, though. Okay. Bangshan Mirror Metal. When a ghost is under rusting effect, minus 12% water damage resistance. Oh my god. We definitely want this. Rust is metal damage chance to trigger. Applies increased damage taken to spirits. We could get the Water Severing Blade. 3% crit hit chance. Plus 1% physical damage boost. Or Jade Cicada Chrysalis. Reduce HP to 1. Gain shield equal to 100% of the amount. Reduce shield gained cannot exceed max shield. That seems insanely dangerous. So, no, we're taking the mirror. We're almost at the endlessly spawning waves of enemies. Should be coming on us soon. And we need to think about leaving, so we'll stick around this area and try and take out as many guys as possible and farm the resources. Ooh, I'm glad I picked up the dragon, because this guy here grows bigger the more you damage him, and he gets bigger AoEs. I've not managed to take him out yet. I don't know if you can. You might be able to. But the dragon's going to be the thing that stops us from taking damage from his big old AoEs. Make sure we keep our distance and keep shooting it. Look how big he's getting. Holy crap. Oh. We weren't in that area. No chance. Absolutely no chance. We were then. I really want to try and take it out. Oh. No. Is it time to go yet? Surely he's got to be popping soon. Surely. I think our dragon makes us immune to damage, you know. Nope, it doesn't. Because it has health as well. I think it just makes us take reduced damage. That's it. Right, we're getting out of here because the guy's got too big. We can't get out of his AoEs. Alright, it's a modifier shop. What do we got? Charge Mimic 1. Casting other yin spells will charge a small amount of energy for the yin spell strengthened by this fate stone and automatically cast it when energy is full. Yep, we definitely want that. Dual fly Yang 1. For every 12 meters the projectile flies, it will cast 1 yin spell that is strengthened by the dual flight fate stone. Requires simultaneous use with dual fly yin to be effective. Okay. Dual orbit Yang. After casting yin spell, 5 yin spell skills enhanced by dual orbit will generate around it. That one confuses me. Duration, we'll take that. What's this one? Oh, we don't have yin, do we? You know what I think I might do here? So in this shop, we can combine 3 of our fate stones to make stronger versions. So in this case, Self-Well goes, it keeps the same charging speed, but rather than a small amount of energy charge, it's a medium amount of energy. Let's stick that one on. And then that's kept on the top on Phantom Gale, which is exactly what we want. And we'll do Mimic. Do you know what? Actually, let's flip those around. So they'll trigger each other. And what do we do here? More duration probably on that. No. Duration on our dragon, sure. And we put that on. I don't know if this does anything. When a yin spell deals damage, a yin spell strengthened by the dual precision yin fate stone will be cast at the damaged target. Let's pick this up. When casting yin spell, there's 10% probability to gain 5 shields. Quick Judge, reduce yin spell cooldown by 15% and damage by 30%. I do want that. Let's refresh though. What do we got here? Frost Flower. After casting yin spell, the character will cast 1 ice flower, and the damage caused by the ice flower is 10% of the damage of the yin spell. That's nice. Netherblade Sever. After casting physical yin spell, the sickle will be cast on 2 random spirits. And decompose. Yeah, I want the Frost Flower. And more duration. Let's put duration on our Earth River. That's our dragon, our movement speed, dude. Frostflower can go on Phantom Gale. Let's stick Quick Judge on our Icebreaker. Does it have a chance to freeze? Is it just this that freeze probability 3%? I'm not entirely sure, you know. But there we go. We've spent all our money. Let's get out of here. Oh. That's a loot goblin. Or a loot zombie in this game. That's where the boss spawns, so we don't want to go against the boss right now. Let's do the map first. Cover the flower fields, or recover in the flower fields. Oh, it's healing us. Ah, sweet. Right. Well, that was a nice little heal, wasn't it? Got more healing down here. Pick up those buns. Is that saying that's the boss? I think it is. Should we go against the boss then? Let's just pick up all our currency that we can. Who are we gonna get? Oh god. The pig butcher. I don't really know how you avoid his attacks, to be honest. Like, the whirlwind's obvious, but the straight line shot he does, he just turns so fast. We are doing absolute work on him, though. He is getting hurt. It's an almighty amount of damage. Wait till he stops spinning and get in there. Damage. Hell yeah. Ooh, what do we get here? Heavenly King, heart saving pill, plus 80% max HP, 1% crit chance, 1% global damage boost, 20 dodge and 1% movement speed. We can get damage horn. Each time you encounter a boss or ghost king, 25% metal damage boost, water damage boost, fire damage boost, earth damage boost, plus 25% physical damage and 8 mana regen that lasts for 20 seconds. Or prayer wooden tablet, plus 1 mana regen when leaving the city god shop, fully restores mana. Now we're going for the Heavenly King. Get that legendary in there, absolutely. Do we still want to farm guys here? I don't know if there's any point. Nah, let's carry on. What did we get? Firestorm. After casting a yin spell, a small tornado is cast at a random location. The tornado deals damage equal to 10% the damage of the yin spell. Sure, let's do that. No. It's gotta be Firestorm. Sorry, a fire type, which we don't have. Charged 5-step. After moving 5 meters cumulatively, it will charge a small amount of energy for the yin spell. Yeah, we want that there. Then with these, I just like to buy everything. Because we're just going to combat... Oh, damn, I forgot about socketing. I forgot about socketing. What does it cost? 1 coin. Why can't I socket that? Okay. Select materials required for socketing. Only identical yin spells can be used. Ah, got ya. Right. Socket. 50% chance to socket here. Let's do it. Socketing failed. Right. What have we got? We can do the fish. Let's do the fish. Again. Nice. Okay. Did that give us... It did. It gave us more sockets. Nice. This has 4 now. Now we can enhance. I want to level up my Phantom Gale. We just pop both of these in. Yin spell damage plus 10%, minus 5% cooldown, or 5% damage. Let's just get 10% damage. Oh. And we'll upgrade the fish. I'm going to refresh there. more freeze probability. We wanna be freezing stuff left, right, and center. And let's enhance this. Bonus damage per refraction plus 5%. That works super well with this Chain Heart Thunder because it jumps between spirits. Nice, that was great upgrades. Overall, fantastic shop. We go into the second stage yet? No. We're still in the first zone. And that lightning is doing so much damage compared to everything else. It's pretty crazy. Phantom Inner Armor. If a single instance of damage exceeds 20% of max HP, become immune to this damage. Sacrifice Tribute. Effect. Energize time 15 seconds. Stacks up 3 times, consumes 1 stack when triggered. Banner of the Jade Maiden. 4% water damage boost and 3% movement speed. Or Fire Crow Feather, 7% damage boost and 5% movement speed. Let's just get the water damage and movement speed boost. We get more clones to fight. 6 of them, or is there more? 8 of them. Oh. We'll be fine. Hey, there's a loot goblin there. We're coming back for you, don't worry. No chance. 16% earth damage boost, minus 3 max mana. We're not doing earth damage, we're doing metal damage. Golden thread garment, 7% metal damage boost and 20 dodge. Yeah. I think that's the way we want to go there. Let's nuke this guy. Did he have anything for us? Doesn't look like it. But I see a loot goblin. A loot zombie. Oh yeah, nice. We got a couple of extra abilities that will probably just end up fusing into our own. The casting a yin spell consumes all mana, and for every additional 1 point consumed, the damage is increased. That sounds a bit dangerous to me. I don't know about you guys, but whew, consuming all of my mana. I mean, it'll make us do crazy damage, but like only once. Alright, let's head along. We want to do as many events as possible. And this guy needs ages for cultivation. 30 seconds chilling in this circle. Oh, they hit us hard there. 7 seconds left. God damn. So many enemies. When character restores HP, plus 1 additional HP is restored. While standing still, 50 dodge and minus 4% movement speed. Or copper coin. Resolve anomalous incidents plus 10 underworld currency. Let's get more health regen when we do regen health. Right. Where's the paper figurine? Up here. We could do with a heal. We are getting overwhelmed. Come on. Destroy this paper figurine. We got it. Let's get going. Rooster egg every 2,500 meters moved. A special fate stone will drop in the scene. 60% probability for a rooster egg iron. 30% probability for a rooster egg silver. And 10% probability for a rooster egg gold. I don't know what this is, so we could take it. The water suppressing Fulu works better for our build to give us more freeze probability in max shield, but I like the sound of a rooster egg. Right, let's just get out of here. We got a decent amount of money. It's our health that I'm worried about the most. What is this? Dual Orbit Yang. Do we not already have one of those? Dual Flight. We're not getting any of the Yin. Dual Precision Yin. Do we want any of these? I think Decompose is probably where we're at. Guard form. When casting Yin spell, there's 10% probability to gain 5 shields. We absolutely want that. Neverblade Sever. After casting the physical Yin spell, we don't do physical. Fleet Step. After casting a Yin spell, movement speed increases by 4%. The effect lasts for 2 seconds and can stack up 3 times. Sure, we'll take that. What's this? Metal. When causing rust, it will cast 2 fast lightning arcs, which can rebound 3 times. Absolutely. Charged Mimic 1. Sick. We already have one of these, so we only need one more to fuse them together. Guard form. When casting a Yin spell, there's 10% probability to gain 5 shields. And hollow. Yeah, we don't really want hollow anymore. Oh, we don't have any 3s. We've got loads of 2s. Let's get stuff socketed. Metal, you go there. Frost flower, you can go there. Can we decompose on this? We can. Nice. After hitting a spirit, the projectile splits into 2 pieces. The split projectiles inherit all piercing and refraction effects, and the damage becomes 60%. Fleet Step. Let's... No, I didn't mean to put it on there. We want guard. No, didn't mean to put that there. We want decompose. And guard form up here. And fleet step up here. You know what? Actually, guard form can go there. That already has decompose. Let's do bouncing arc. Yeah, bouncing arc's great for this. The Chain Heart Thunder. Bouncing arc is when projectiles collide with screen edges, they will bounce up to 2 times and lose refraction effects. When these fate stones are equipped on the same Yin spell, the bounce time and the flight speed accumulate, +1 penetration. Right, we still need a little bit more health. There's no 2 ways around that. Oh, this guy drops mines. We should probably take him out ASAP. Looks like it's boss number 2 time. We managed to freeze that dude. Don't go near the boss, please. There we go. We're gaining shield. Shield is more health. This looks like it's a healing plant as well. Awesome. We should be back up to full in no time then. What is this thing? That looks like a fish. Man, it's got a mouth on its head. Well, I say mouth on its head. Bloody everything's got a mouth on its head. I mean, on the top of its head, it's got multiple mouths. Weird ass, like, mutant fish. We'll take this out before we fight the boss. I think we're better taking out groups than single targets at the moment. It looks like it anyway. Awesome. We picked up another Phantom Gale. Means we could get extra socket slots. Let's fight this boss.
Oh.
Okay. We got a headless groom. That's... I've never fought this boss before. He appears to be putting fire down. Blocking our path. How long does this fire stay around for? Actually not that long. And we're making a ton of shielding now. I'm feeling a lot tankier. The rate at which we're firing off our abilities is making us, even though it's only a 10% chance to gain 5 shields, we're triggering it off like pretty damn often. Nearly halfway there on this dude. Missed us. Oh no, it hit us there. We're still getting drops from ads. Over halfway. We'll run into him with the dragon. Although the dragon is not built for damage. The dragon's built for movement. That's another Phantom Gale. So we... should have a pretty high chance of being able to get more sockets on this Phantom Gale now then. Oh, we're getting hit hard. We nearly lost all of our shield. Holy crap. What was hitting us? It's that bloody floating head. What's it doing? Thankfully, the boss is nearly dead. Oh, there we go. Our shield is gone. Just like that, but we've gained some more. We're chilling, we're chilling. Hey! That was an achievement for beating that boss for the first time. We get 3 purple items. Sweet. Taoist Scale. Critical hit probability cap is 30%. Any excess will be converted to crit damage for every 1% crit hit probability of the cap. No, we're not a crit build. Water of the River Leaf. Killing an enemy with a crit hit has a 33% probability of adding an additional underworld currency drop. Or Cross. Inflicting woojing state on enemies has 80% probability. We get more currency. I think we'll go for more currency. Crit hits give us currency now. So we're encouraged to get more crit rate. We already have a pretty decent amount of coins. Oh. Straight into Act 2, never mind, it's not a shop, I thought it was. We are in the second zone. Let's get these chests. Man, we're going to have so much money going into this next shop. We're going to be able to buy everything. Nice. We don't do earth damage, so soul binding mud prison probably isn't the best thing for us. Soul protection charm. When yin spell kills spirits, there's a 20% chance probability of +1 shield. That feels really good. For a common. Copper coin, resolve anomalous incidents +10 underworld currency. I'll go for the shielding. We do have rerolls, which admittedly I could have used there. I just chose not to, because we've only got 3 of them. Oh, we get our first rooster egg, and it's a silver one. Oh no, wait, we already had a silver rooster egg. After equipping Rooster Egg Silver on the Yin spell, defeat 500 ghosts to upgrade it to Rooster Egg Gold. We get rid of some. Yeah, let's do that. And then, what about on here? We don't need hollow. Okay, so we got 2 rooster eggs. They should be giving us extra currency, and then when we beat 500 enemies, they'll upgrade to Rooster Egg Gold. I wonder if they'll hatch. Like I say, that's the first time I've got any Rooster Egg shenaniganery going on. Never seen it before. This is only my 2nd full run. Grave Mound Rice, 40 max HP when picking up buns. HP restoration about -5. This might actually be good for us, so hear me out. I think shielding is based off your max HP, your max amount of shield. So if we're getting 40 max HP, that means we can get more shielding. +1 mana regeneration when leaving the city. God Shop fully restores mana, or Crow's Beak Tip, 15 max mana and -1% whooshing attack boost. Let's go for the Grave Mound Rice. Let's start getting chonky. %% water damage boost, -2 physical damage, +6 physical damage and 10 dodge, or 10% metal damage boost. We want water damage boost here. Most of our spells are water damage. Well, 2 out of 3 of our damaging spells anyway are water damage, so it's probably behooves us to get a bit of that in. I want to take out these pinwheels, and then we'll head to the shop with all the cash we've got. We got decent AoE, so these guys shouldn't be too much of an issue. There's the last pinwheel. Probably maybe go until we run out of shielding. Make sure we take this pinwheel out. We are gaining a lot of shield, though. It's because we're hitting so many enemies. I think it's time to go. Okay. That's an enhance and socket there. Let's try and socket some more. Nice, we managed it. And again, 30% chance of success there. 35%, nice. Socketing failed, that's fine. Nice, alright. Remove that. And we'll put Thunder, Chain Heart Thunder in. We've only got 1 of them. Socketing failed. We're getting so many triggers of the passive that we got that made it so when we do fail, we have a 50% chance of not consuming the buff. Right. Well, we definitely want this. Chain Heart Thunder. I think we may as well just buy everything. We got enough money. Let's try and socket as much as we can. 5% probability of success. Go on, let's do it. Socketing failed. We didn't even get ult back that time. Oh dear. Right. We got 50% chance with this. Now we got 30% chance. Nice. Now we got a 15% chance. Try again. 20% chance. Nice. Okay. We are socketed out the wazoo. These guys, both these spells have 4 extra sockets. It's icebreaker time. Consume it. We got the socket. Nice. 3 extra sockets there. Socketing failed. Oh, and it consumed. That's unfortunate. Right. It's Earth River time. I think that's all of our Earth Rivers, yeah. Okay, we did bloody well there. Check it out. Look at how many sockets we've got now. We can start going absolutely wild with our stuff. We just need more stones. Let's upgrade. Minus 15% cooldown. Damage boost to each tier 1 or tier 2 Fate Stone equipped. Or Yin spell damage interval minus 24%. I think we want a damage boost. That's going to end up being so much extra damage. We'll remove you. Chain Heart Thunder. You can go next. We get +3 refraction, 16% crit hit probability, or +3 energize. We did want to do some crit for more money, but I like refractions. Refractions is the amount of times it bounces. That sounds pretty crazy to me. Do you know what? Let's go one more time. Bonus damage per refraction, 10%. We couldn't have asked for a better roll there. Holy moly. Then 1, 2, and a 3. Enhance this. Killing frozen enemies restores mana. Or just more damage. I think we want to kill frozen enemies to restore mana here. And can we upgrade this? Oh, only just. 10% extra duration. It is our movement ability. So yeah, let's do it. Nice. We got some beefy upgrades in that shop. Now we just, do you know what? Actually, can I just chuck some stuff on here? Fleet Step gives us more movement speed. How about we put Hollow on this one? So we get more damage based on the number of empty Fate Stone slots. So we'll get 15% more damage on it since there's 3 more fate. There's 3 empty Fate Stone slots. Is metal. Shit. 10% more damage is still worth it, I think. Fleet Step to increase movement speed. Sure. What's this one? No, that's Hollow. We don't want to do Hollow. I think we're just about done, you know. We got all charges. When a Ying spell deals damage, a Yin spell strengthened by the Precision Fate Stone will be cast at the damaged target. We don't have Yin for the Yang here. We only have the Yangs. So they do nothing. Alright. I think we're fine. We're good to go. Let's rinse him. Our lightning should be basically going around and hitting everything right now. That's the paper figurine done. Fire damage boost and crit hit probability. 10% metal damage boost there. Plus 20 shield and 8% max shield. Let's reroll. Money, gold, more beast. Entering the city god shop, 8% plus 8% current underworld currency amount. Pretty good. Prayer wooden tablet. 1 mana regen, we've seen this one before, not really that interested. Prayer red thread, 20 shield, 10% max shield when leaving the city. God shot plus 100 shield, yeah. We want as much shielding as possible. Oh, hello. What is that? Oh, I think it's a mini boss. I tell you what, we're melting him. Nearly already on half health. Poor dude. Shield doing wonders there. We get the Quangkun Circle. When the character moves, plus 5 mana regen. When the character stops moving, minus 7 mana regen. The Hunyan Golden Duo. 5% rust probability and 50% rust vulnerability effect. Or Martial Taipeng Ruler. Each time Yin spell is enhanced, plus 6 max HP. Don't know how relevant that is to us. I think we probably want rust stuff, because rust is metal damage chance to trigger, applies increased damage taken to spirits, and we're doing metal damage, so yeah. Oh my god, that's a lot of enemies. Well, it's a lot of enemies to kill inside this area to quickly do this. Soul. Oh yeah, 7% metal damage boost and 50% rust vulnerability effect. That's going to help so much. We got a lot of stuff cooling down right now. Let's head over here. Slay the escaped mirror spirits. That can be arranged. There's only 4 of them this time. And shielding is just keeping us alive so much. Bronze Incense Burner. 12% fire damage boost, 3% burn probability. Don't know about that. 12% damage to full HP enemies could be good. Ah, Prayer Not Rope though. When enhancing Yin spell, 33% probability to not consume materials. Hell yeah. We do a full, like, not consume build. That could pump our power up an insane amount. Oh, there's the big boy. He's come back for us. Wonder if we'll be able to take him out this time. I don't know if we will be able to. I do want to kill these pinwheels before we move to the shop, though. Because they drop goodies. Anything with a health bar, I think, is like an elite enemy that drops items. Notice that we're not getting max HP from picking up buns anymore. I don't know what's going on there. Happy taking a little bit of damage. Remember as well, we want to kill 500 enemies to upgrade our rooster. That's a good point, actually. Does it tell us? Ah. We need 300 more kills to upgrade these rooster eggs. Okay, so we're nowhere near. Do we move on now? Should we get a little bit more money? We're going to be going to a rune shop. Oh my god, that guy's getting so big. Okay, I think we leave. I don't know if it's even possible to kill that guy. What do we got here? Inner flow, reduce the mana cost of yin spells by a small amount. We'll pick that up. Body burst, we're not doing earth damage, so earth element's pointless. Guard form, absolutely pick that up. And inner flow again. Ooh, hello, what's this? Awakened frozen seal. Are we using frozen seal? No, we're not. Damn. That would have been nice if we were using freeze. This changes one of your active abilities. Like, each active ability has an awakened form that if you put these runes in, it changes the spell. Let's get more inner flow to reduce the mana cost. And another fleet step. And we'll do our final reroll. What's the most expensive one? It had to be another yang. When can we get yin? Scatter volley. When a projectile is cast, it casts an additional time. I do like that. And bouncing arc, we definitely want that. And more guard form. Let's see what we can upgrade here. That's inner flow being upgraded to reduce the mana cost by a medium amount rather than a small amount now. Huge. Then we got guard form. Pumping up the probability to gain 5 shields from 10 to 20%. Fleet step increases movement speed from 4 to 7%. And decompose. Oh, okay, so this increases the number of splits from 2 to 3, and also it increases the amount of damage. So rather than doing 60% less damage, it does 50% less damage. Wait, did I do that? What's that? Decompose, yeah. Alright. Let's see where we're at with these then. We've got inner flow here. I think we want to shove that there. That was inner flow 1, wasn't it? Yeah. I'm not sure we care about hollow anymore. Let's get rid of it. Hollow increases the damage based on the number of empty slots. We got 1 bouncing arc. That's already on there. Not sure if bouncing arc can go in anything else. Let's see. Will it fit there? No. Will it fit there? No. Okay. Got an iron rooster egg. Well, we may as well stick that in there. Quick judge. For a bit more spammage. Reduce yin spell cooldown by 15% and damage by 30%. Oh, there's a yin. Precision yin. And we have precision yang. A yin spell strengthened by the dual precision will be cast at the damage target. I don't know how this works, but... I think I know now. Oh, I don't know if we want that. What? If we put that there and put that there. No, that's flight. Sorry, yang and yin. And then self-well there. No, mimic. Are we done? Copy that. Quick judge on that one. Did I take quick judge off? Okay. May as well stick hollow up here just for 5% extra damage. Okay, we got crazy stuff going on now. What's going on here? Flight yang, precision yang. No, that's wrong. We want yin. That's that. I don't know if this is worth it. Lightning's going crazy. Let's just try it out. Why not? Is it constantly making our little ice explosions? Oh, what the hell? Oh my god, dude, you are absolutely messed up. Dear Lord. I'm going to do the healing after we've killed the boss. Because we're looking pretty good health-wise. He's got 87k health. Let's get a mini-boss summoned as well. Oh, shit. I'm not ready for that. 8% crit damage. 10% armor break probability. No, this is the physical damage stuff. Let's reroll. Metal damage boost. Yeah, 10% metal damage boost. For sure. There's a lot of stuff going on the screen. We got so many projectiles. The projectiles aren't actually doing a huge amount of damage. Oh, there's rust on the boss. Let's damage him. We just gotta constantly be firing off our dragon here. Oh man, we got hit for a lot of damage there. Luckily we've got a ton of shielding. Yeah, we're getting shields back. Just a nuts amount. While moving, plus 1% movement speed every 3 seconds, up to 10%. Reset when you stand still. Rusty Key adds 1 Fate Stone slot to the first Yin spell slot. Can open the Sacrificial Tribute Rusty Treasure Chest. Did we not pick that up? And then Cross. Inflicting Wuxing State on enemies has 8% probability to give you 1 HP. Let's get the Rusty Key. I feel like we got... Did I miss the chest? Yeah, I don't think we got the chest. Ah. I wasn't expecting it to show up. I didn't know how rare it was, because that's the first time I've seen it. This guy's just getting melted. Keep out the way of his high beams. He cannot touch us when we're on this dragon. We're way too fast. We'd be at almost full health at the end of this fight. And like, we've been hit a lot. It just goes to show how good we are at generating shield. Alright. Time to die, buddy. Good fight. Ooh. Judge's Vermilion Brush. 60 max mana. 5% crit damage. 1% global damage boost. 20 dodge and 1% movement speed. Do we care about that? Sort of. The dodge is really nice. Soul Seizing Elixir. Minus 20% max mana. Modifications. Oh, sorry. Minus 20% max mana modifications and adds 200% of this amount to max HP. Soul Transfer Talisman. 6% Woojing attack boost. 6% physical attack boost. Swap max HP and max mana values. Now, let's get the Judge's Vermilion Brush. We'll go for the healing as well, because we might as well be at full health. Ooh, hello. You're gonna give us some max mana plus 10. We're at full health. Let's get out of here. Right. None of these are ones we're using, so we're still going to buy them, like, just to fuse into... Right, so this is going to cost us 200 and a bit. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, once again, we kind of got a little bit screwed there. Looks like we're not going to be able to get any more... Oh, wait, hang on. Never mind. We got one Chain Heart Thunder, 10% chance. Can we do it? Come on, come on, come on. Socket in failed. We can try again, though. 15% chance. Oh, and we consumed it that time. Let's add more sockets to our icebreaker. Ah, alright. Let's upgrade our Phantom Gale. Crit damage, yin spell damage interval, or crit hit probability. Let's reduce that damage interval. You know what? Let's go again. What do we get? Another minus 18% yin spell damage interval. That feels really nice to get. Minus 15% cooldown. Another 3 refractions. Oh my lord. This thing's going to be bouncing all over the shop. Hell yeah. Let's upgrade this. Extra freeze probability. You know what? I'm going to refresh it. Let's reduce its cooldown. And I don't think we can... Oh, hang on. If we buy these, can we upgrade something now? That's going to cost one too many. Yeah. We can upgrade our Earth River, though. So let's do it. Dash speed plus 20%, 15% duration, or minus 15% cooldown. Let's make it faster. We didn't get rid of any of them. Oh my god. We can do it again. Thing triggered. That's the first time it's triggered. You look, what we just picked up, you know, we don't consume materials when we enhance. Damage boost. 10% extra duration. Nah. Let's just increase the dash speed even more. Right. Let's carry on. We got anything else we can shove in? We got yin and yang. Equipping a fate stone to this yin spell prevents active casting. Trigger conditions will be determined by the fate stone. For every 12 meters the projectile flies, it will cast one yin spell that is strengthened. I don't know about that one, my dude. Yeah, I think we're good. Let's find these anomalous incidents. Oh, is that a fucked up fish again? There's a mini boss. Might as well get them out while we're fighting in here. $15 less left on this objective. Oh, he's got a big old sword. Nice. Rusty treasure chest, minus 5% movement speed. 28 max HP. Requires the sacrificial tribute rusty key to open. Hell yeah, let's open it. We get human bone abacus. Plus 100% current underworld currency amount when picking underworld currency. Up 5% probability to gain an additional currency. Great. We should be rich now. Oh, the game's lagging a little bit. Nether Jade of Hotu, Woojing attack bonus. Character shield exists. 5% slowness probability and earth damage boost. We're not doing earth damage, we're doing metal damage, so this is irrelevant. Expired lottery ticket. Every third visit to the city god shop grants a random amount of underworld currency. Or yin nourishing pill. When taking damage, restores plus 3 HP per second for 3 seconds. I do like this. This'll keep us alive a little bit longer when we start going against harder and harder enemies. Like, we've got an absolute ton of shielding at the moment. So it's not massively relevant. But as soon as we start losing that shield, it's going to really help. We got the Awakened Chain Heart Thunder. That's one of our main attacks. Oh, I can't wait to see what that does. Can we equip it straight away, actually? When Lightning Arc hits an enemy, it will split into 3 pieces. Oh, that sounds insane. Okay. I don't think this does anything now. So let's awaken that. Yeah, I don't think the rooster egg actually does ult. It's mainly there for currency. as far as I can tell. We're getting a lot of rooster eggs. 8% metal damage boost, minus 8% price of gold of goods in the city shop, and then we're not doing burning, so the function mirror fire does nothing. Let's just get general boost. Oh man, there's a lot of guys. Holy moly. We need to get out of here. Gotta kill 36 dudes in this area. By the looks of things, it's gonna be pretty easy. It is getting to be a bit of a shit show here. Immobility curse while standing still. Pick up range plus 1 meter per second up to 10 meters. Don't care about that. Earth damage boost we don't do. And fire damage we don't do. Ice hell lamp. 12% max shield for 1 point of shield the character has. You get a 0.04% water damage boost. This is perfect for our build, yes. Although saying that, we're getting damaged so frequently that we don't actually have shielding anymore. We'll go into the shop in a second. I just want to make sure I picked up everything I can off the ground. Like, a lot is dropping. Okay, there's the big boy. The guy that gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Do we do this guy now? 20 seconds we gotta survive. I think we can. We become a lightning god. Oh my god, that did so much damage to us. Uh-oh. 3, 2, 1. Finish it off. 18% crit damage. Sure. We got a fish cat. With a company of this gluttonous cat spirit, you can claim all offerings twice over. Okay, that sounds crazy. Let's re-roll that. Don't care about either of them. Let's get more metal damage boost. We've got shield again. We're up to 900 coins. We should be able to just buy everything in the shop. Let's go. Alright. I got some unlocks there. Oh, and hello. Who are you? Getting chased by evil spirits again? How pathetic. Call me Big Bro nicely and I might just give you a magical artifact once used by the Exis Shong. Come on, Big Bro. Give it to me. Feels good. Got lucky with a relative. Just take it. You didn't give me anything. What the hell, dude? Oh yeah, Bouncing Arc 1 here. That should let us upgrade our Bouncing Arc. I think this is the third one that we need. We'll see what it does when we do it. Scatter Volley. I'm just going to upgrade all these. Bouncing Arc again. Lord Blade. I'm just going to buy all these because at the end of the day, why not? Maybe not the fire element one. Charge Mimic now charges the yin spell attached to it a medium amount. Wonderful. Inner Flow reduces the cost of a yin spell by a medium amount now. Bouncing Arc increases the number of times the projectile can bounce from 2 to 3 and gives it an extra penetration. And what do we got here? Broad Blade. Medium amount. Follow increases the damage bonus from 5 to 10% for each empty fate slot. Don't know how relevant that's going to be, in all honesty, but we got it. Guard form when casting Yin spell, there is a 20% probability to gain 5 shields. We love that. Let's see how we're looking. You have guard form there. Think. Hang on. Shouldn't we have bouncing arc 2? Bouncing arc 2 is there. Yeah. Inner flow. We also want. Oh, wrong one. And do we care about range? Maybe we do. We got a gold egg up here. We can take the gold egg off. Sell it. And sell that for 100. So we got 200 coins from those. Charged Mimic 2. There we go. We definitely want that. Do we have any other level 2 stuff down here? I don't think so. Oh my god, this guy's slot's almost full with rank 2 stones. That's so good. Adds duration to the spell. Yeah, we definitely want duration. I think that's about it, to be honest, guys. See how we're getting on. I don't really understand how the DPS is working. It's saying our highest DPS is 5.7k, but it's saying our DPS at the moment is 1,600. Let's move on. I think we're in the final stage. Absolutely get this heals. I think it's last boss time. I see an egg on the floor. We got so much money again. I'm just gonna look how bloody cool he looks. He looks so cool. He's got a lot of health though. Just move out of the way of all the AoEs. Is he going to do the other side next? No. Oh, when he hits you, he does a lot of damage. That's all of our shield gone. We need to just be prepared for that. The healing's kicking in. I'm glad that I picked up that heal. He's almost at half health. $244,000 health this guy had. Can do laser beam number 2. Shit. Nope. I tell you what, it's hard to control the dragon. Oh. Is he going sicko mode now? Oh, that was a big hit. He's doing Bomberman shenanigans on us here. Bloody Bomberman bomb. No. Damn. Not sure how we died. We weren't in the AoE. Maybe the fire prolonged. Alright. Well, folks, that has been not rest in peace. What's it called? Reap and Rush. That has been Reap and Rush, guys. So, thank you all so much for tuning in. If you liked what you see, then don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, you know, all the usual jazz. And yeah, I will catch you in the next video. Ta-ta for now.